What is up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. I have all this makeup on. I haven't put makeup on in a long time, so I thought today I'd just slap a little bit on just for myself, just to take some cute photos. And the time has come to remove it because I'm sick of having it on my face. But I did want to make a video because it's almost 2021 and I wanted to get this out before the new year, and that is 20 things I learned in 2020. So I figured we could just get unready together. I'll just take my makeup off and tell you the 20 things I've learned in 2020. I've learned a lot more than just 20 things in 2020, but I have a little list of 20 things that I would like to share with you. I'm gonna start with two that are related about confidence that I've just come to realize this year. And the first is that you cannot rely on external validation to build your confidence. Before I explain what that means, this is the makeup eraser, and if you don't have one of these, get one. I think you can just put regular water on them, but I like to put micellar water on it, and then it just erases your makeup as the name suggests. So what I mean by you can't rely on external validation is I feel like a lot of the times we get our confidence based on what other people think of us or trying to meet standards of other people. And I just posted something on TikTok about this. It feels great to get compliments sometimes and for people to hype you up, but if you are basing your self-worth and your confidence around what other people think about you and the approval of other people, you will literally never be happy. You cannot rely on other people to build you up. You have to find it within yourself. Look at that. It just gets it right off. Second thing I learned in 2020, which goes hand in hand with numero uno, is you create your own confidence. Since you don't have to get confidence from all of these external places, you literally can create it, and your brain doesn't know up from down, left from right, what's true or what's false, all right? Your brain believes what you tell it. So if you tell yourself that you're a bad bleep, and you're amazing and you're so smart and you're beautiful, guess what? Your brain's going to believe you, and that becomes your truth. So all you really gotta do is get rid of all of that external validation that you crave so much. You don't need it. And create your own confidence from within by telling yourself all these things. If you think you're cool, then you're cool. If you think you're beautiful, then you just are. Like, there are no rules to this. You do not have to fit any sort of mold or standard to have confidence and to feel good about yourself. Next thing I learned in 2020, doing nothing feels really good, all right? You don't have to be busy all the time. You don't have to be productive all the time. In fact, not being those things feels amazing. Number 4 is that our bodies are so smart. Like, they tell us so much about what's going on, and when you actually slow down and take the time to listen to your body and be mindful, I feel like it just creates this like deeper relationship with yourself, and I love it. Fifth thing I learned in 2020 is that therapy rocks. It doesn't mean that anything's wrong with you to go to therapy. In fact, I think everybody should go to therapy, which I know you hear everyone say all the time, but it's like the best way to improve yourself. If you are very self-aware and you enjoy improving things about yourself, therapy is thebomb.com. Number 6, it is worth the extra time and effort to make sure that everyone you love and care about in your life knows how much you love and care about them. Look, see, look how much it's got off. It's amazing, and it's not a makeup wipe. Please, for the love of everything, if you're still using makeup wipes, stop. They're bad for your skin. They're bad for the environment. Please stop. All right, so once I've done the first little layer of removal, I then go in with an oil cleanser. I really enjoy this one from Biossance, so that's what I'm gonna do. The 7th thing, I should wash my hands before I touch my face. The 7th thing that I've learned is that you can have different levels of friendship. I used to get really upset that I like had no friends because I only really have like a couple people that I'm very close with, but that's not true. I have lots of people in my life. They're just different levels, and not everybody has to be your BFF you tell all your secrets to. Like, you're allowed to move people to different levels that you feel comfortable with in order to maintain a healthy relationship with them. 8th thing I learned this year is I personally get more out of being easier on myself than being super hard on myself. I used to have this idea that like I had to be so hard on myself and like disciplined, but I've had a much softer approach with myself this year and it's been a lot better. I'm gonna take water now and just kind of get some of the oil off. Take your water-based cleanser to get all this jazz off, and then you have nice clean skin. All right, a makeup wipe is not enough. Say it with me, a makeup wipe is not enough. God, I hate washing my face outside of the shower. Oh, I'm gonna get my sleeves all wet. I did not roll them up. The 9th thing that I've learned is that it takes a lot of work, but it is very possible to not fear foods and not label foods as good or bad and have a very healthy, happy relationship with food. 10th thing I've learned, which kind of goes along with this, is being disciplined around food or having willpower around food is not healthy and actually really dangerous, and it perpetuates diet culture quite a bit because you're assigning value to certain foods and you're fearing certain foods over others and you're needing to feel guilty over certain foods versus others, and it's just not necessary. Really get in there with light circular motions. Yes, I am still breaking out. I literally don't know what it is. Changed my product to a very simple routine for 2 months now, so I'm not sure that it's any product I'm using. Probably something inside of me that's going on, so yep, I have extra eye makeup on my eyes. Oh, my sleeves, they're wet. Ugh. Pat, never rub, and don't dry your face the whole way. Make sure it's still a bit damp when you go to put your products on. That's something I learned this year. Number 11 is that money does not buy happiness, but it does provide a sense of security and safety and disposable income that allows you to explore things that do make you happy. So money itself will not make you happy, but you gotta recognize the privilege there that if you have money, you're able to then do things that make you happy, like travel or therapy that costs money, or just buying things that make you happy in general. Number 12, it is so important to practice gratitude for the things that you have. Make a list every morning of things you're grateful for. Number 13, no one thinks about you as much as you think they are. I don't mean this in terms of like your family or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. I'm sure they're thinking of you all the time. I mean this for when you think somebody is judging you or you're overthinking something you did. Nobody else is thinking about you as much as you are thinking of you. Think about it. Are you thinking of other people? Are you so worried about what Jim did last week at work? No. So the same goes for you. They're not thinking about you. Number 14 is communicating your feelings and your concerns can stop an argument from happening in the first place. I feel like a lot of the time arguments happen from misunderstandings and like a lack of communication. So get comfortable with communicating your feelings and your concerns and your thoughts because it can help prevent arguments. Number 15, my next moisturizer I need to use is under my camera. I got the moisturizer out. Number 15, you do not have to conform to other people's idea of you. Like, you're allowed to change, you're allowed to explore who you are, and you don't need to be concerned with other people's perception of you or fitting what they think you are, who they think you are. Number 16 is you can really train your hair not to get greasy, all right? I used to have to wash my hair like every day in high school, and now I wash it maybe once a week, and it barely gets greasy. All right, that's it. That's literally all I use. Been trying to keep my skincare very simple to heal my skin, so that's that. Number 17 is health and fitness does not look any certain way. Number 18 is people will disappoint you sometimes. That's life. You can't always impact how other people think and feel, and sometimes they might disappoint you. Number 19, some people just get it and some people don't, and you want to stay close to the people that get it. And if you get it, you know what I mean when I say get it. And number 20, I also have a bonus one on here, plus the other bonus one that I gave, so kind of rounding out with 22 things I've learned. But number 20 is that we oftentimes try to make things way harder than they need to be, all right? Sometimes the solution is so simple and it just takes us getting out of our own head to see how simple it can be. And my bonus one for you is that when you disagree with someone, it can really help to see their perspective and gain a better understanding of why they think that. You can still disagree with them. You can totally think that what they think is not right, but it at least helps you sort of digest it when you can understand why they think that way. All right, and that's that. 20-ish things that I have learned in 2020. I hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to keep it short and sweet, multitask while I got my face clean. And I'm wishing you so much love and happiness into your 2021. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. And until next time, see ya!